I'm going to show you how to fix your Roku remote if it's not working. So first of all, I want you to try resetting and pairing your remote with your TV or Roku stick again. So to do that, take off the battery compartment on the back of the remote and then see if there is a pairing button inside. If there is a pairing button, then take the batteries out of the remote, wait for 30 seconds or so and then switch on your TV and your Roku stick so that it's all connected on your TV, then put your batteries back into the remote, and with Roku on the TV, hold down the pairing button on the remote until the light next to the button flashes green. When you see that green flash, that means the remote is now paired with your Roku TV or Roku stick again, and you should be able to use it as normal. If that doesn't work, and you have a Roku remote with a power button and microphone on the front, then there should also be a home button and back button just below the power button, and I want you to hold down both the power button and the back button simultaneously for about 5 seconds, again until you see a green flash on the light on the front of your remote by the microphone, and that should also work to reset and pair your remote with your Roku TV or stick again. If your Roku remote does not have a pairing button underneath the battery compartment and there is no home or back button on the remote, then just take the batteries out, leave it for 30 seconds or so and put the batteries back in, and that should pair your remote with your TV. If your remote is still not working, and it has been working in the past, then first of all just make sure that you're using fresh batteries in your remote. If the batteries are good, then you need to check to see if any of the buttons have become stuck. What can happen is that dirt can get under one or more of the buttons, and then they either prevent the buttons from working or they make a connection to keep the button fully pressed at all times. And usually the remotes will only allow you to press a certain number of buttons at once. So if, say, the volume down button is constantly being pressed, then any presses on the power button on the remote won't have any effect. So you need to just try and check that there's no dirt or grime stuck under the buttons and remove it if there is. The easiest way to do this is just to take the batteries out of the remote and then hit the remote into the palm of your hand a few times and press all of the buttons as hard as you can, 2 or 3 times, just cycle through all the buttons, really pressing them down, and then put the batteries back in your remote, repair it if you need to, so by pressing the pairing button, and then that should hopefully get the remote working again.